And we're live. Okay. Hello world. This is day 160 of studying compilers every day until I land a compiler role. We're gonna keep today short because I'm kind of tired and just like generally a little bit exhausted. But yeah, last time we cleaned up our testing slush and I think somehow our spilling is faster now. So I guess that works out. But with that, our regelox stuff is done and we got all that merged. So now all that's left is mostly just codegen and the, I guess, compiler CLI proper, I guess. So yeah, I guess that's kind of where we're at now. Let's switch back to main. Let's update. Let's make a new branch. We'll call it, we'll call it codegen, I guess. Okay. So yeah, let's get started. What do we even do here? I guess pipeline-wise, we could kind of do the same thing we've been doing. What's this Ryberkin? Why no Linux? Because I have a bit of a Valorant addiction, so I can't really play Valorant on Linux. WSL does what I need it to, so I think it's serviceable enough, and I'm too lazy to dual boot, so we're kind of just sticking with WSL for the time being. I guess we could look at driver, and then I think it's easier to figure out what to do from here. Yeah, I think we could just go from here and then straight to codegen, I guess. We'll just call it like generate code. We give it lir. And then we need to figure out what to do with this. Yeah, we'll just start with that. And then we can do like codegen.h and then C++. Yeah. Yeah, so let's make those. I guess we could steal this pile. What's good, Cronus? Good to see you. I don't think I've seen you around, but welcome to the channel. I'm tapping away at codegen right now. Yeah, I guess we could do this, and then if it's valid, then, or I guess this doesn't really make sense. We probably want like, I don't know, how do we even store this? Do we want to just store it as a string and just write it to a file? This feels a little bit ugly, but I feel like it could work. Or I guess we could just give it a file and call it a day. Yeah, this CLI slush is not ideal. Oh, what's good, Kristen? Welcome. Okay, I guess we should probably update this CLI stuff first. I think this would be easier. And then here we should probably replace this. It's giving software engineer? Yeah, it's kind of like that. Seen some of your streams recommended. I regret, thank you. Okay, let's add like ASM, I guess? I don't know. I'll call it like x86 64. ASM makes sense for now. We can refactor more as necessary. Yeah, we should probably, I want to replace these two flags because these are a little bit ugly. I feel like we could do better than this. I guess we could do like LIR, or we could do LIR and we can do like process, maybe. Yeah, we could do... Yeah, I should definitely do some renaming just across the board, but I'll worry about that some other time. I guess I think I'll just clean this up and then clean up the tests, and then just like very barely start scaffolding out codegen, because I think this is pretty much like macro expansion from this point forwards, so I'm not as concerned about it. Last time I did something related to compilers was just the pseudocode to Python transpiler. Ooh, rusty. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid project. I feel like I think it's always been nice, just like, or I guess it's always been not nice seeing pseudocode and like not having a great way of executing it. So I think that's like a pretty neat project in and of itself. I'm curious if you did any like optimizations with it, but I imagine it's just like for fun, so like all good if not. Oh yeah, and then the default can just be ASM, duh. And we can just do that, and then life is good. Okay. We'll just like modify that a little bit. We'll just keep going with all of this. I want to look at the flags that we have. I guess I don't really like this. This doesn't seem great. Just the thing I did for funsies. Yeah, I think that's fair enough then. There's always like a lot of compilers, a lot of compiler theory. That's, well, kind of my whole reason for doing this stuff. I just think it's really cool. I guess if you don't know where you want to like work on stuff, I think Nightbot, please. I have like 2 main book recommendations. If you want to like work through those, I think that'd be a fun place to start. Wow, this code is ugly actually. Yeah, this is not going so great. Yeah, I should definitely write to path, I guess. Or I guess I should just make the output file the output file and just not worry about this like extension thing. That would make like testing or test generation easier, I think. Or maybe not. Yeah, I probably wouldn't actually. I think this is fine. And then we need one more case. Let's also do a little more renaming. Yeah, I don't like this LIR initial name or this LIR process name. I'd like to rename this a little bit more. Let's just get rid of that, and then we'll just do that. We'll do that, I guess. I don't like this name though. Ay. Yeah, this is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. I guess we could call this like LLIR or something stupid. I guess we could just do this. Or let's do after ISL. And then this one should be after regalloc. We'll just do that, and we'll do that. And then this also, I guess, helps condense things a little more, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I'm using arrow keys, sue me. Okay. This should be regalloc. Oh, we need more spaces again. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do that and that's fine. Okay, and then we can do this. I guess we could rename these. Ay. Okay, I'm like fighting everything right now. This is rough. Okay, this makes sense. Let's expand this out. Yeah, and then we can do that. Yeah, we can do this. I guess this is fine. And then we could probably do like some other printing, like liveness or like interference or something. I don't know. That could be interesting for testing. I'm not really sure if I care about that a lot. I guess it's kind of downstream with regalloc anyway, so I don't really care about that. We need to update these now. So, uh-oh. So we can do that. We can do that, or, oh no. Wait. There we go. First try. Let's see. This makes sense. We can do this. Passes is still fine. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I guess this is fine. We just need to change this up. And then we can just like case output level. We want ASM, I guess. We can replace extension with .s, I believe, is what we want. And we format it. Oh, this should go here, actually. Yep, okay. So that's good. Yeah, we can figure this out later. Yeah, okay. I hate how long this is though. What compiler are you implementing? A C compiler? Yes. The goal is to compile C down to x86-64, using as little external dependencies as possible. So I'm not using LLVM, because I want to try to reproduce a lot of it. Yeah, that's kind of the goal. I guess, I guess emit should be the word we use here, huh? Very cool, thank you. It's mostly just like pedagogical, because I think compilers are cool, and I want to learn more about them. Yeah, I guess we could do some renaming here. Let's rename. Let's do a fighting one-eyed Kirby. We can. Let's replace this with output 1 to file, I guess. We could do that. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then, well, this needs to change, but it's a little ugly. We should replace dump with like emit. Yeah, like that. I don't know, emit feels really strange here, because it's not really... Let's ask ChatGPT what the difference is. difference between dump and emit. I guess we could change it out. We'll give it this function. Okay, yeah, that seems reasonable enough. I guess we could do this with the AST. Yeah, I think that makes sense. We could. Yeah, this we might just not do to file, or we can do that. I don't know. Yeah, we can just do this. This seems reasonable. Yeah, we'll get rid of this little thing. Yeah, we can do this. I guess we can. I think this is concrete enough. This is fine. This is fine. This is ugly. I didn't know this string thing was a thing, actually. That's pretty cool. Let's keep the old format here. Yeah, I like that. This seems reasonable enough. Yeah, so this is fine. I think the rest of this looks fine, I think. These prints are ugly, but I guess it is what it is. Yeah, this will do, I guess. It is what it is. Okay. As long as none of these flags need to change, this needs to be dumped now. This is fine, I think. I guess we don't care about that, actually. Yeah, we can do that, I guess. I don't know. Does it print to std out? Std error? I don't know where it should print to. We'll just do std out. Yeah, we'll just do output here, I believe. Or maybe we print to error? I don't know. What is the correct thing to do? I don't know. Let's just make this simple. Let's make it emit. We don't need to specify a lot of this anymore, I think. Yeah, we'll keep it simple. This is all fine. This is fine. I don't think we added new flags beyond that. Yeah, so we can do this. Yeah, okay, so we have that. And then I guess if the output file... What happens if... Wait, so let's... I think I had a test directory. Yeah, okay. So let's do like... Oh, what am I doing? Let's do clang test.c -o. Let's do that. We need to give it main, actually. Let's do that. And if we do this again, it works, right? So if we do this to like, let's make a checkpoint real quick. Let's make foo.c a thing, I guess. We can leave it empty. Let's make this output to foo.c. What happens? Okay, that actually runs. That's really funny. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, we could do this. Let's see. So we can... I don't think we need to check the path then, I guess. We just need to like... Or like, do we need to make the file? I don't know. This is awkward. I don't think we need this output macro anymore though. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. I guess we could make like a lambda here. Output is, so we should just like, output, I guess. Make this output, I don't know. We can do that, I guess. I don't know. Nothing else up here changes. So we just have print and we have error, I guess. Yeah, and they all go to stutter, so that's like whatever. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm using a lambda here, but I guess it's not the end of the world. Maybe we should just make a helper function. Let's see. We should probably just make a helper. Const std string ref. We could do like output and then, let's write to file. Because I actually haven't done this in a hot second. Oh, I see. So we have IO stream, right? Yeah. So we'd have to do something here, I guess, or let's get rid of this. We can do an OF stream. I guess like we could do a we want a std file system path output path, I guess. I guess output file or path. We could do path. So I guess we want W string. Write to file system path. Or let's do this. So we have the path. Slash equals, that's what we do? Wow. I never knew that was a thing. That's really funny. Yeah, so we need that, and then we can just give it path, I guess. That's cool. So out file stream or open file stream? I don't know what OF stream is short for. Let's do this as output file. Let's give it output path. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, we need to create directories? Huh, okay. I guess we don't need to create directories, huh? Right? Or do we just need to do slash equals? Hmm. Okay, we'll just... I think this is one of the few things I'm willing to vibe code, because there's just one answer to this. Almost hit the final phase. I think this is pretty much the final phase, actually. And then like we can just use the system linker and assembler and call it a day. What is happening here? Okay, let's actually just look up C++ OF stream. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this, I guess. F stream. Or I guess we could do this. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. It should be really quick. Please don't burn down the house while I'm away. Yeah, the whole usual. I'm back. Okay. Your channel, what's good, Balkan? Your channel is a motivation for me to do better. Thank you. Yeah, I guess that is one of my goals here. So I guess that does, yeah, hopefully it does, keep you encouraged to keep going at least. C string maybe? Is this, oh, do we need a constructor for this actually? Or something like that? Yeah, we need to do that. Let's give this output file as well. Alright, let's... so we need a parenthesis here. And then we want that, I guess. I don't know. I can't think of a good find replace here, so I'll just do this by hand. Let's do that. And then here, last of all, we want to... What do we even do with generate code? I guess we could do string sm equals that, I guess. And then we can output that. ASM and output file, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, we can do that. And it's okay, we can't do that because ASM's a keyword. Assembly, I guess. We'll do that, and then we can clean it up. What's good, Niraj? Good to see you. I'm messing around with my CLI right now. What is codegen? I think it's in the name. We're generating code. Like, we're finally outputting code for the first time. Hopefully we can output assembly at least. Okay, so we've made the file. We can type in output, I guess. And then do we need to close the file? Yeah, we could probably do these checks as well. Right? Is this all we need? We can just do something like this. I don't know. I guess we could do something insane here. Oh lord. Okay, first try. I'm gonna do output path to C string, I guess. Oh yeah. Yeah, we can do that, I think. Or string. There we go. Finish the maze runner. Nice. I guess that's a pretty good spot to be at. Just like having something that fully works end to end is always nice. What do you plan on adding next to it? W3 schools. Let's just look at the Stack Overflow post again. Stream error handling. What's good, John? What the hell? Okay, so we should just do it like this. Or we should do output file close, and then if not that, then we need to what type is exit failure L? Oh, dot bad. Interesting. That's the thing. We could also just not handle output properly, like a lazy person. Plan improving and polishing the game, having better art, and adding a top-down map view. Ooh, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Wait, that's a thing? Huh, okay. So... Okay, I guess we could do that. Maybe we could also just stick a return in the error, actually. Huh. Okay, well, we could just leave it as is. Yeah, we'll just do that. And then we can just do if not output file after close. Alright, let's just replace this. We'll just do that. We'll just do that, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so then that's all our like CLI stuff cleaned up, I believe. I guess we could do just empty string for now. Yes. Let's make build or make build. Let's give it anything at all. Let's give it just like if.c. And then if.s. There we go. There we go. Okay, nice. So this does work now, I believe. Okay, but then like testing, or like just doing like tests on this will be a little bit annoying, but it's like alright. We'll just do this for now. Name things sensibly. Or I guess for now we could just give it lir2 string, and then we need to like do validation We'll do that. What is the backend namespace for? It is, well, literally like my backend stuff. So we have like the front end, we have the middle end, and we have the back end. So those all have their own individual namespaces because I just decided to organize it like that. It might have been a poor choice in hindsight, but it is what it is. Okay, so that's good. What else do we need to do? I think this is fine. We need to update the test generator. So let's go to test, regression, we update this thing. Oh, we need to rename this. Oh no. Okay, let's figure out what to do with this. I don't like this initial name anyway, so so all this stuff is still fine. I think we just need to, we need to change dump with emit. This is fine. This is fine. These are fine. Here we need to change some things up. So this should be iCell, this should be iCell. This should be regalloc. We need to rename these, I guess, as well. I guess we can make this iCell, I guess. Yeah, we can do that, I guess. Then we need to update this stuff as well. Oh, this gets very messy, actually. We can do S, and then yeah, we can actually just do that for this instead. Let's rename some of this. Oh wait, this is wrong. Okay, that looks fine. And then we should add one more as well, just for codegen, actually. And we should just yoink this stuff. And then we can get rid of this entire flag, actually. And then this should be .s. Yeah, okay. So then we can do O0 as well, and we can put that here, I guess. Yeah, we can do that. Or we could probably generalize this somehow, I guess. I guess, could we do 0, 1? Or we can do that, I guess. Or op level, I guess. We could do that, maybe. Yeah, then we can clean up some of this, actually. Yeah, and then this should be less ugly. Even though this is very ugly. Okay. And then here we need done. Okay. And then we have one more One more little pile here to clean up. Yeah, and then we just need to yoink, or we need to just yoink this, I think. This might be the easiest way to do that. So do O0, passes. Or maybe we do some reordering actually. We put up level first? I don't know. Yeah, I think that would be more readable at least. Right? Yeah, because then this is consistent. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like this more. Or actually we don't even need this like pipe thing anymore. We can just do -O. Actually. Yeah. That might be less messy. Yeah, so this is good, this is good. Or we should probably like -O0 here. Just to keep them all on the same line. First try. Okay, these are good. Let's do that, I think. There we go. Okay. So this is good, this is good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this seems fine. Yeah, this is good. It's not a to-do, actually. Yeah, that's the to-do I needed to do it at some point anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, we can use -O now, which is actually very ideal. Yeah, okay. So we have the directory, all the stuff. ISO, regelloc. Okay. Actually, let's ask ChatGPT if I did this correctly, because I do not know this well enough. Oh. Oh, that's a thing? It's not comma separated. Okay. So it's space separated. That's really dumb. Oh wait, I can get rid of that layer? I'll try that in a bit. This is good. Wow, this is still a mess actually. I guess we could move this back as well actually. Right? Or we could just yoink all of this and just completely redo this from scratch. And then we also need to yoink. Or I think that's all we need, right? Those 3. What is happening here? Oh, we just copied it. I see. So we have MIR, LIR, regalloc, and then the actual last one. This is... Oh, we're missing the MIR one here. Yeah. Yeah, so we need that. Let's go botnet. Good to see you. Oh wait, actually, we can definitely bundle this in here. Now that I think about it. Oh wait, there we go. Yeah, and we can get rid of that. With that in mind. I guess we could do like, we can make in like output base, making compiler. Nice, thank you. Yeah, right now I'm working on like the regression test generator. So it's a little bit of a mess, but that's kind of how it is, as always. So we can do output base. Let's do make this small name. Yeah, this needs to look less ugly. Yeah, this is quite ugly. Ugh. Yeah, we should definitely get rid of this level as well here. Working on the compiler for 160 days or learning about it for 160? A little bit of both. I haven't worked on it for every single one of the 160 days, but I've worked on it for a vast majority of it at least. And in the process, I guess I've been doing the learning. It's a lot of just learning by doing, at least for me. So we can do this. And then we can do isal.lir. Have you been enjoying it? Yeah, I found it a lot of fun, at least. There's just so much cool stuff that I've been learning about. I feel like SSA construction was something that I never got a chance to learn about properly, but I'm very glad that I have been able to now. It's just pretty cool, at least to me. Okay, and then we can do this. Yeah, okay, this looks much cleaner, much more readable as well. Much less boilerplate. We could just do dash, or this is actually fine. Okay. So this is fine. This is fine. We should probably clean this up somehow. And we could probably just yoink all of this. So we have params. What backend are you using? I'm doing it completely by hand. Because I think it's more interesting to try and reproduce a lot of LLVM's infrastructure instead of just using it. So I have like my own pass manager, and I've like spent the last 40 days just like working on regalloc, and it's been a whole mess, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun, I would say. Okay, we can do this. So what do we change here? We can just get rid of this. Or wait, actually. Actually, we could do some of this actually and simplify it even more. I think this is less messy. And then we can mix things up a little bit. And then we can yoink all of this again. Or wait. There we go. Have you touched upon OS dev at all? I've taken like an OS class. Was I good at OS dev? Hell no. But I thought it was like fun. It doesn't really do, or it doesn't really, I think, encapsulate what I like about compilers, so I'm still in compiler land for the most part. Let's see. So opt equals we want dash -0 passes equals. Alright, can we just put this in here actually? Params, I think. Why am I putting a semicolon? Is your dream job a compiler dev role? Yes. I'm hoping I can land one of those long term. Nah, you're good. Like, if I didn't want questions, I probably would not be streaming, or at least have like chat off during stream or something. So like it keeps me sane at least. Like this, like low-key this quarter has been a little bit of just a slug. So it's always nice to have someone to talk to in some capacity. Okay, so we have opt here. I guess we could do that. And the rest of this we can nuke, I think. So we have the emit level. We have opt level. So opt is -0 passes equals params. Yeah, that looks good. Writing in C++, yes. Although this test generator is a shell script because, well, or I guess a bash script because I'm lazy. I also I think half vibe coded this, so it's very messy at least. Hopefully this is like less ugly now though. I think I've done a lot of cleanup work here. Let's see. Wrote mine in C, then ported it into Rust 2 months ago. Ooh, that seems fun. I've always wanted to write more Rust code, but I don't know. It's just never really gotten a chance to, for better or for worse. Okay, we definitely can. Wait, we can definitely clean this up. Can we make an array? And loop over array. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Oh, that's the thing. Okay. Yeah, so let's do... let's make this an array like that. Right now I'm writing my own x64-bit freestanding OS. Ooh. I definitely parsed those words wrong, but that seems like a lot of fun. Okay, so what I was gonna do was we want this here. Alright, let's throw this here as well. Yeah, and then we want that. I guess we could put this up here maybe. We could just yeah, let's do that. Or maybe we could just do this. I think this is fine. Actually, we could delete that and then replace this actually. Actually, no, we do need that actually. It just occurred to me. So we want this. And then we want done here, I think. Or no, we need fee. There we go. So we have params, and then I guess we want opt levels. And then we can plus equals that, which is funny. Okay, and then we can run everything as expected. Or we could just throw this. Yeah, we could do that, actually. This is fine. Yeah, and then we can ignore this slush, I think, actually. Huh. Oh, wait, no, this doesn't really work. What is the software you're using? I'm using Neovim. Neovim and Tmux inside of Westterm. Oh, crap, this doesn't generalize, actually. It just occurred to me. That's really annoying. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just undo that, and that's like no big deal. We'll just live with the pain. Yeah, you can just call that there, and that should be good. Okay, well, this makes a mess. Yeah, that doesn't work. Bash substring after character. Oh, what the hell? Oh, neat. Okay, we can do that. Let's get rid of everything in there. So then we need to, I guess we need output. Opt, I guess. Yeah, we could do that. Or we could do like, actually, this is fine. We can just... So we can do string opt colon 2, I believe. And that should work. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, okay. So we just made a mess, which is fine, I guess. And then if we need to rerun the test, or we need to update the test runner as well. That's kind of the whole situation. You're still at it? Yep, of course. There's always more code to be written. Okay, we need to clean some of this up now. Four different compilers named Kaleidoscope? Yeah. It's because LLVM's tutorial is Kaleidoscope, I believe. Or the language that theirs is for is called Kaleidoscope. I hope you make it big in life. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. We need to change some of these paths. Yu-Gi-Oh card. I don't think I've heard of that one at least. Alright, let's rename this. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, so that's all good. And we just need to do some file rename searching stuff. Oh Lord. Yeah, okay, so we need to rename some stuff here. So 0001 select, or we should rename this to S because we shortened it. And this is initial is Regaluk? That seems wrong. What the hell was I doing here? Okay, so something is wrong. Okay, wait, that doesn't make sense, actually. So we have Regaluk and iCell. So those appear to be backwards, I think, right? Yeah, those are definitely backwards. Okay, so I messed up something in my CLI then. Okay, let's undo that stuff. Let's check out driver again. Oh, right, duh. We need to swap these. Whoops. Okay. Okay, so now we can rerun this. Oh wait, no, we need to build. Whoops. Give it a second. Junk. Okay, so then here we, what do we do? Oh, can we just amend actually? Yeah, okay, nice. There we go. So now, wait, what? What did we change? That doesn't make sense. Oh, did we forget to pass something somewhere again in our test generator again? So where is while reg? Oh, I see, it's new. Okay, so that's not really useful. Yeah, initial turned into iCell, Regaluk is Regaluk, and then we have a new file somehow. That doesn't make sense. Let's go back here. Assembly is assembly. So this has physical, this has not physical. Okay. So that looks correct, and then this should be roughly equivalent to this. Okay, nice. Okay, so now... oh boy. I think all of this is correct, right? So now we just need to update the test runner and make sure everything is good here. Yeah, let's do that. So we need to replace these names. So S, ICEL. And then we need to add regelock to these. Do that. Okay. And then we could maybe make like, we could temporarily scaffold out like LAR, or we could just do ASM, I guess. Just pass or succeed, I guess. I'll just do that, I guess. Or we could do gtest skip, actually. We can do that. Okay, so then let's rename more things. MR is fine, MR is fine, LR should change. Alright, let's make LIR, or LIR, and this is ICEL, I guess. Do that. LIR regelock. Do that. And I think this should all just work. Hopefully tests work now. Okay, so it's failing a lot now. Are we giving it the right paths then? Is that what's going wrong? That doesn't make sense. Huh. Even failing AST, what the hell? That doesn't make sense. What's different? Oh, there's a new line now? Oh. Oh. Okay. Sure. Let's go to step. Why is there a new line? That doesn't make sense. Past 0 tests, by the way. That's pretty funny. Compare file exists, I believe, is what we should look at. Let's get rid of this new line then. There we go, okay. So now if we run that thing, it all works. With a lot of skips, because we don't do anything useful yet. But yeah, that's a reasonable spot, I think. Yeah, so let's just regenerate just to be safe. Let's do that. I need to format the runner. Did I add runner? Yeah. Let's commit again. Push. Okay, so that's nice. I hope this is in the correct branch. This is what it is. Okay, so let's just template this out real quick. Generate code. There we go. And then test new codegen. Or I guess we should do update CLI. Yeah, okay. So we can just start with that, I guess. I'll just leave that as is. And then I think I should probably scaffold out this codegen file real quick before something goes like terribly wrong. Yeah, this makes sense. I think that's fine. Or this should be like string actually. And then, or let's start with that, and then replace that with codegen.h. Yeah, okay. And then we can just like implement, I guess. And then yeah, we can just like start scaffolding this out. We'll just do that. Oh, wait, whoops. There we go. And then we want to, real quick, just include that in the driver, and then I think we're successfully scaffolded. And we give it lir here. Yeah, so I guess while we have this, we have a little bit of time to, I guess, just figure out what we want to go into this. So we obviously want to generate code or print code or like output some form of code. We want to generate preamble, and then we want to validate lir is correct. Or, yeah, we can do that. I guess we should probably do it like this order, maybe. Yeah, so that makes sense. So let's rebuild. Let's see if this all works as intended. Hopefully it does. Okay, cool. Yeah, that seems fine. I need to format. Let's do that. Okay. I think that's all for now, though. This has been an interesting 80 minutes, but I'm kind of tired and I'm not in a great headspace, so I'm probably just gonna like rest for the rest of today. Thank you all so much for showing up today. If you haven't already, make sure you like the stream and sub to the channel. It really does help out with the algorithm and with my content in general. While you're down there, make sure you join the Discord. It's in the description. It's the best place to get pinged when I go live and stay connected with everyone else in the community. Aside from that, my GitHub sponsors, my GitHub, and my LinkedIn are also down there. Feel free to add me on those or support me financially if you wish. Yeah, that's about it. Take care, y'all. Take it easy, and have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are.